Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Sunday the 23rd of June 2024. My Sudoku at bedtime this time is the Impossible Sudoku from the LA Times. I'm going to apologize in advance if you hear me coughing. I drank some water and it went down the wrong hole, as my mum used to put it. It's making me cough. Excuse me. This is the Impossible Sudoku game. I always play this one with pencil marks because I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of logic thing at the end. And I'm more interested in the end than I am in spending ages trying to go far without pencil marks. Although, having said that, I did play the game, I think it was last week or the week before, and it was entirely actually possible without pencil marks, but I'm not going to bother trying to get there, playing the game in that way. It's just too much of an effort for me, and as like I say, the chances are it probably needs some kind of Sudoku logic, so I'm more interested in that. What's going on in the world? Kaspersky Labs, those of you who have Windows computers, obviously I'm doing this on a Mac, but those of you using antivirus software from Kaspersky, if you're in the US, you won't be able to get updates soon. Or buy the software. Indeed, the US government has banned Kaspersky antivirus software. I think they're claiming it's some kind of spyware, or they're just doing it for sanctions against the Russians for the war in Ukraine. I'm not quite sure what the reason is, but anyway, if you are using that popular antivirus tool, best to switch to something else if you are a US person. Okay, I'm going to start with this game. I'm going to do a few digits first of all, just to reduce the number of candidates. But just a quick warning: I will be switching to candidates as quickly as possible. We've got 3 blocking across there like that, and I can see the 8 blocking across there like that, which is going to give me 4 and 7 in those squares there. Which will give me 4s over here, 7s there, and 7s somewhere down there. Okay, we can go further with the 3s. Down here as well. Ah, 3s are finished. Okay, how about the 8? Anything else? We've got 8s. I'm going to put the pencil mark. I'm going to start putting pencil marks in. As I said, I don't see any reason to delay on that. So this can't be 8, can it? This must be 8 in this square here. Oh dear. It's quite disconcerting when you drink some water and it seems to go into the lungs. 6 down here. That sometimes happens when I'm swimming, of course, but give me a pair of 6s up there. I also notice a pair of 6s there, so I'll put that in quickly. I see a pair of 5s there. 5 block. Sorry, I forgot to show you, didn't I? 5 blocking like that. Alright, let's just go through and start putting in pencil marks for pairs or straight lines or something. Okay, so we have 1 blocking here and 1 blocking here, so in this row there we must have 1s in those squares. 4, 7 up there. So this can't be 4, can it? Actually, we got 4 across there and 4 up there, so that's a pair of 4s there, which means 4s are in those squares. Five blocking down and 5 across here, puts 5s there. 5s will be there. Nine down and down there. Okay, I think that's probably it. This looks a promising block, but I think we'll just fill in the missing digits here first of all. We're looking for 1 and 7, and they can go anywhere, right? So let's just do that, and then let's come to this block over here. Ones are done. 2 blocks across and down like so. I think we're just missing a 7 actually, aren't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 and 9. Yeah, so that must be a 7 there then. So that gives us 7 in that square, 4 in that square. Get rid of that 4 now. Seven down here, 7 up there and 7 across there, says that's a 7. And 7s are over there somewhere. Ah, we've got a pair of 4 and 7 here, that might be useful. 7's also down there. 4 and 7, so let's see what else have we got here. It's 5, 6, so 2 and 9 are missing, right? 2 blocks this square, 9 blocks that square. I'm not sure. Might as well do it, I suppose. 2 blocks there, so we'll get 2s still possible there. 9 blocks this square, so we'll have 9s in those squares, and that block is finished. If you can hear the cat, just ignore him. What are we doing over here? 2 blocks like this. That's because I just finished work and I haven't left the room, the computer room here. So he's complaining, he wants some attention, but he'll get it in a minute, don't worry. I'll just finish this game quickly. He said confidently. You never know though. Okay. Not sure about that. Shall I do this block here? This one might be more productive actually. Let's try this first. 1 down there, so we get 1s still available there. 2. 2s can go there. 4. Aha. Okay, 4 is in one of these squares, so this can't be 4. This must be 4. This must be 5. Huh? This must be 4, excuse me. Wrong mode selected. This must be 5. This must be 8. So then we'll have 8s down there. 5s can't be there. Must be a 5 in that square. This must be a 1. That must be a 2. This must be a 4. There's a 6. That was a productive block, wasn't it? Good grief. I wasn't expecting it to be quite so nice and friendly. That's a 9. Last number to get here is a 5. There's a 2. We're on for 8 here. That's a 4. Cat is getting very angry. 8 goes there. This block is not finished, by the way. 8 blocking across there. That will be an 8 there. This is an 8 that we can remove. 3 and 8 are finished. Alright, looking good. So let's try this block down here. What do we know about the 2s? 2 blocks across here, so that'll give me 2s in those squares. 9, what do we know? 9 across there, so 9s in those squares there. 7, 9, 1, 2, 7, yeah, that looks okay. Right, middle. So there are 2 blocks. This is done, isn't it? Up here. This, yes, 2 blocks to go. We got 1 blocking down there. That will give us 1s in those squares there. 2. Don't. Hold on a second. 2 across here and 2 up there. That's going to give me a pair of 2s there. So 2s will be in those squares there. There's 1 number missing here. Look at that. Silly me. Must fill that in. Let's choose the right mode. Is a 6, isn't it? So we'll get rid of the 6s there. We'll place a 6 there. We'll place a 6 there. And we'll get rid of our candidate 6 there. 6 is not finished. Why not? Where else? Where else? Where else? 6 across here. 6 up there. There's a 6 we can place. 3, 6, 8 are finished. I was doing this block, wasn't I? What's missing? 9. 9 goes in any of those squares. And 9 blocks up here, so we also have 9s in those squares. The other missing number is 1, I think. Do we know anything about 1? I think not. 1, 2, 7, 9, 4 numbers, 4 squares, right. So I think we are there. And we see a lot of paired numbers that look, now based on previous experience of playing this game before, this looks like it could be a candidate for XY wings, because XY wings are popular for this particular Sudoku setter, I think. So we should be looking for possible XY wings, I think. Hold on, so you know what to look for. Pairs only, not triples. Excuse me. There you go. Gotcha. 2, 9 here. Okay, so the 9, we've got 2, 2 to the 2, 2 to the 1, back to 9 again. Okay, so here's our start square. If you're not familiar with XY wing, 9 has, we have 9 and 2 here. One of the digits, the 2, leads to this one here, 2, which has another digit which we haven't used yet, which is the 1. Then the 1 links to this one here. It means it's the only possible conjugate pair in this block. Okay, 1 goes here. So our starting number is 9 and our finishing number is 9. And if we can see any square that can see both this square and this square that has a 9, meaning this square here, then we can remove that 9. So it means in this square here, this 9 can be removed because we start on 9 and we finish on 9, and we can take away this one which can see both of them. Okay, so that's going to be a 5. That will give us a 2 there. Excuse me, that's a 9 in that square there. That's not a 9. This 5, we can remove the 5s there, and we'll place a 5 in this square here. That'll give us a 5 down there, and we'll remove that candidate 5. We have a pair of 1 and 7, so we can get rid of the 1 and the 7 there. And we can get rid of... Actually, that 1 can't be true now. That's got to be a 2, hasn't it? So the 1 will be there. There's a 7. 9. 4 goes here. 4's there. 7's there. This puzzle does like to use XY wings. When I've played the game, it's often used XY wings. Oops, sorry, 1. 1 there. 2. 7, 9. Oh, it's nice and simple to finish off, isn't it? 2 there. 9 in that square there. 7. And a 1. So, again, proved not to be impossible. Certainly very possible if you understand XY wings. And that's it. I better go and talk to the cat quickly. See you around. Bye-bye.